Imagine earning in dollars every single month. Reach out to Kindle Foundation Academy now. You will learn how to create professional ebooks even without any writing skill.
The best time to start is right now. Don't ignore this information.
Sandra, I can't believe it's really you.
Oh, come on, David. Don't tell me you're here to see another sick friend.
You're very funny. I came for a business meeting.
Are you really sure about that?
Yeah, very sure. What do you think?
I don't know.
Listen to me. Don't be afraid. The Lord will fight your battles. Can you hear me? Yes. Listen to me. Don't be afraid. The Lord will fight your battles. Can you hear me? Yes.
Okay, I want to believe you enjoyed the video you just watched a few seconds ago. In case you are joining us for the first time, this is Get Value from Elishama YouTube channel. So in this tutorial, I'm going to walk you through the process, how you can generate such videos. As you can see, these videos you just watched, they are realistic videos. They look like real human beings, but they are all AI generated videos. Okay? All of them, they are all AI generated videos. You can see how neat they are, how clean, including the lip syncing effect. Everything is well aligned. So in this tutorial, I'm going to be guiding you step by step on how to go about it. Now, this interface you are looking at the moment, this app is called Grok. It's one of the apps we are going to be using, one of the tools we are going to be using for this tutorial. So I want you to sit back and follow this tutorial to the very end. And you may want to hit the subscribe button, like, and also do well to share. And most importantly, turn on your notification bell so that whenever we upload videos like this, you will be notified immediately. Okay, now I want to say a few things before we continue. When it comes to generation of images, videos, one thing that is very, very important is prompting. Prompting. You need to master the act of creating captivating prompts. If you want to generate images, top-notch images, captivating images, cinematic images, cinematic videos, and all of that, you must learn how to prompt. Okay, now let me also say this. In as much as you are going to be generating your images with AI, your videos with AI, I want you to have something at the back of your mind. AI will not always give you that perfect result immediately. So there are times you will issue a prompt, but you are not going to get exactly what you need instantly. Okay, but that should not discourage you. The way to go about it is this. You have to relax. You're not rushing anywhere. You have to relax, prompt again, generate again. If you're not getting what you want, prompt again, generate again, and again and again. You may want to tweak your prompt here and there. You may have to go back to ChatGPT, generate a fresh prompt and try again. But don't have in mind that once you write your prompt and then you hit generate, you are going to get what you want instantly, both for video, both for your video and the image. Okay, so I want you to know that. I want you to know that so that when you get to that point, you don't get discouraged. Then secondly, this particular app I'm showing you here, this particular app that we use for this, one of the reasons I like this app is that once you generate your video with it, it doesn't come with any watermark. That's the beautiful thing about it. I know a lot of persons have been looking for AI video generating sites or AI video generating app that are free. You see now, most people are looking for the ones that are free, and this is one of the few we have for now. For now, okay? This is one of them, and I love the way it is structured. You can use it to generate your videos, and it will not come out with any watermark. And the video is very clean, very sharp, very neat. Okay? Now, another thing I want you to do is this. when it has to do with prompting, please, I want you to learn the art of engaging AI, engage it in conversation. You know, the way you would engage a human being, a physical human being in a conversation, do well to also engage AI like that. That's one of the ways. Now, I'm going to be showing you one of the ways to get a fresh prompt, even from your... Now, what I'm saying is this. What I mean is this. Sometimes you want to send a prompt to AI, but you don't really know how to communicate that your intent. Okay? Now, let me teach you a simple strategy on how to do this. Let's say you want to issue a command to AI. You don't really know how to say it, but you know what you want to say, but the way to construct it. Now, let me tell you how to go about it. You know, that way you want to write it, go ahead, write it that way. Okay? Go ahead, write it that way. Now, after writing it that way, take that one you have written to AI. You may write it somewhere. You may even write it inside your ChatGPT. Now, under it, write another prompt under it. And now tell AI, issue this kind of prompt. I'm still going to give you a practical. We are going to do a practical so you'll understand what I mean. Go down again and issue this kind of prompt and say to the AI, as an expert writing coach, rewrite the prompt above. Make sure it is error-free, captivating, attention-grabbing. You can see it. Now you're telling AI to go and rewrite that one you have written and make sure it is completely error-free, captivating, attention-grabbing. You can also add something. You can also say something like this. As an expert writing coach, rewrite the prompt above and make sure it is completely error-free, engaging, captivating, and attention-grabbing. Now, once you have written this, you hit enter. Watch the way AI is going to rewrite that your own prompt and make it more professional. Are you seeing now? So, whatever you have in mind, sometimes, like I say, you don't really know how to communicate it, but just write it that way. Okay? Now, issue another prompt under it and now instruct AI to rewrite it for you. It will come out in a more professional way. This is something I've tried again and again and again. So I'm trying to say all of this so that it will begin to make your images better than what it has always been. Your video as well. Now, sometimes again, you may have a wonderful prompt. You may have a very engaging prompt, a very captivating prompt, a very professional prompt. Yet the AI may not give you what you want. It is normal. It's not unusual. Okay? Be it for image or for your video. So what you want to do is to you may have to use that same prompt. I've experienced several times where I use a particular prompt. No, I didn't change anything. But then the first time it didn't come out well. The second time, even though it was still exactly that same prompt, it came out well. So that's AI for you. So the reason I'm taking time to explain these things is this. So that when you get to that point, you don't just get discouraged and walk out. No, this is your work now. You have to relax. These are some of the challenges that comes with AI generation or generating images or videos with AI. So these are some of the challenges. But however, it's not a challenge that you cannot overcome. It's a challenge that you can overcome. All you need to do is to relax and follow it to the end. So whenever you are doing something like this, creating a content, trying to generate an image, trying to generate a video, one thing I will tell you is this: please calm down, sit down, relax. Don't be in a haste. If you're in a haste, you won't get what you want. Now, some of these videos you see people put, or for instance now, the video you watched earlier, I did not just click and got what I wanted immediately. No. I tried it again and again and again before it finally came out that way. So it wasn't just a one-touch thing, no. So you have to sit back and then relax your mind until you get what you want. Okay? So having said that, we are going to dive straight into this tutorial, and I will enjoin you to sit back. Don't be in a haste. Watch this video tutorial guide to the very end, and I must tell you, it's going to be a game changer for you. It's going to be a game changer for you. Now, let's head straight to it. Now, the first site you want to go to is this. We are going to make use of this site. Just go to your Chrome browser. go to your Chrome browser, okay, type in Google AI. This is it, this particular one. Just type in Google AI. You see it now. Google AI Studio. aistudio.google.com. Just type it, be it in your Chrome or any browser you are using. Excuse me. Google aistudio.google.com. aistudio.google.com. Now, please make sure you are using this first one you are seeing here. This is the one you're going to use. Click on it. Okay. And allow it to open. Okay, now this is the interface, this is what it looks like. Now what you want to do is to ensure that you sign up or sign in with your Gmail. I am already signed in. Now sign in with your Gmail, your email, whatever. Okay, sign in. Once you are done with that, then that's the first stage. So once you are done, now the next thing you want to do is to come here and click Chats. This is Chat. Click on Chat. So the moment you click on Chat, you will see featured, Gemini, live, images, video, audio. Okay. Now you will also see Nano Banana. Okay, Nano Banana you'll be hearing before now. You also see Imaging 4. Excuse me. Imaging 4. Then you also see Imaging 4 Ultra. Okay. Now, before you even generate the image, which you will also convert to video, please take note of this, very important. Now you want to click here on images. Click on images. This is images. Okay. Once you do that, now please come to these three dots at the top right. Click here and ensure that it's on desktop site. My own is already on desktop site. If yours is not like that, do well to make sure it's on desktop site. So click inside that box to be on desktop site. Okay. So please follow this instruction. Now, having done that, the next thing you want to do is this. We are going with, I've told you to click on images, then I'm going to use this particular one, Imaging 4. This one at the center. I'm going to click on that. It will now open like this. Okay, it will now open like this. So the next thing you want to do is this. Go to number of results. Now, this number of results, the purpose of choosing it is because you don't want a situation whereby you just generate one image and you don't like it. So you want to generate at least, let's say, about 3 to 4 images at a time. Okay, so that you can make your choice. Let me choose 3. Let me just choose 3. Okay, not 13, 3. I'm going for 3. Okay, so you are going for 3. You may choose 4. But for this tutorial, I'm going with 3. Now, the next thing you want to do is, you can see aspect ratio, 1 by 1, 9 by 16, 16 by 9. Now, please pay attention, because the aspect ratio you are going to choose will depend on the purpose of that video. Okay? Now, let's say that the reason for this image, which will also become a video, is let's say you want to use it for your Instagram, or you need let's say you need a square dimensional image, an image that will come in a square dimension. Now you may have to go for 1 by 1. Okay, but if the video is for, let's say you want to post it on your TikTok, or you want to use it as a YouTube short, all these YouTube shorts videos, then you have to go for 9 by 16. But if you are doing a YouTube long video, if it's a YouTube long video, that's a YouTube long video. Okay? So YouTube long video, go for 16 by 9. And that's exactly what I'm going to use here. 16 by 9. Are you following? 16 by 9. Okay? Now we continue. The next thing you want to do is to describe your image. Describe your image. Don't forget to select the correct aspect ratio depending on what you're using it for or where you're posting it. Now, the next thing you want to do is to describe your image. Okay? What kind of image do you want? What kind of image do you want? Having done all of this, what kind of image do you want? Now, I want to generate an image of a pastor in a church, just something similar to what you've seen before now, the video you watched before this. Okay, now remember what I said earlier. I'm going to repeat it for the sake of emphasis. Sometimes you don't know exactly what to prompt. You don't even know how to construct your prompt. I said, I'm going to also repeat it. Just go ahead, write it the way you can, then use AI, use ChatGPT to make it more professional. Okay, now I'm going to write a command here, and we are going to see what will happen now. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to say generate a hyper realistic. I'm going to say generate a hyper realistic image. You can say photo, anyhow you want to put it. A hyper realistic image. Let me say a hyper realistic photo. If you use image, you are not wrong anyway. Generate a hyper realistic photo of a Nigerian pastor standing before his congregation, okay, and addressing them with a microphone. Okay, now I don't want to stop here. I'll also say the congregation comprising of men and women. Okay, let me say comprising of men. Okay, let me just put it this way: comprising of men, women, and young people. Okay. The congregation comprising of men, women, and young people are all seated. I'm just describing the image I want, and listening with rapt attention. Okay. Now, let's say this is, sometimes there are people that know how to craft, wonderful prompts. Now, let's say that this is my own idea. This is my own prompt. However, I don't really like the way it came out. The construction of the grammatical construction and all of that. The next thing you want to do now is, this is your own prompt. Take it to ChatGPT now. Okay? Take it to ChatGPT. Now, you'll see the next prompt I will add under it. I will now say, as an expert writing coach, okay? I say, rewrite the prompt above. Are you following now? Rewrite the prompt above. I will now say, make sure it is professionally written. I'm going to drop this prompt in the description box, okay, so that it will serve as a guide. Make sure it is professionally written. This prompt, I'm telling you, is really a game changer. It will help you a lot. Now, I say, as an expert writing coach, rewrite the prompt above. Make sure it is professionally written. That is one. Error-free, without error. Okay. Captivating and attention grabbing. That's what I want. That's what I'm telling the AI. Rewrite the prompt above. Make sure it is professionally written. One. Error-free, captivating, and attention grabbing. You may also want to say something like this. As an expert writing coach, write the prompt above. Make sure it is professionally written. Okay. You can also add engaging. So you can put it this way. As an expert writing coach, write the prompt above. Make sure it is professionally written, engaging, error-free, captivating, and attention grabbing. You want to use all of these adjectives to qualify and to describe the kind of image you want. Okay, you are that detailed. Now, what you want to do is you want to highlight all of this. Okay, you want to highlight all of this. Copy, then you go to ChatGPT. Okay, that's where I'm going now. So I'm going there. ChatGPT. However, if you feel that your own prompt is okay by you, you don't need to do this. You don't need to do this. Now I will bring in all of that here. This is my own. Generate a hyper-realistic photo of a Nigerian pastor standing before his congregation and addressing them with a microphone. The congregations, comprising of men, women, and young people, are all seated and listening with rapt attention. It's good. However, I just want to try something else, especially for the purpose of this tutorial. Now, let me see what I'm going to get here. Okay, now ChatGPT has given me another prompt. It says, generate a hyper-realistic image of a Nigerian pastor passionately addressing his congregation with a microphone in hand. You see now, it says, the congregation, made up of men, women, and young people, is seated and listening with deep focus and admiration. Capture the warm atmosphere, the energy of faith, and the expressive emotions on the faces of both the pastor and the audience, creating a scene that feels authentic, inspiring, and full of life. You see what ChatGPT has done here now? It has modified my own. Of course, it can never remain the same. Okay? It has changed this particular prompt. It has changed it to this. Now, I want to use this. I'm going to highlight it, copy, and they come back here. Then I'm going to come back here. Okay? I'm coming back to Google AI Studio. Now, what I want to do is let me just highlight everything here, then replace it with this one. Okay? So once I'm done with that, you hit run. I'll click on run. Now it's generating. Remember, I said I want 3 results. So it's coming up with 3 results. So I have to wait. I have to wait until it's done, depending on how fast your network is. So I'm waiting for it. Now, it is done. It is now left for you to make your choice. That's why you are telling it before time to generate more than one image for you. So this is the first one, this is the second, this is the third. Now, I'm looking at this now. Which one should I go for? Based on what is before me, which one should I go for? Personally, I'm not going to go for this. I will not go for this. I may have to consider this for now. So press hold. Once you click on it like this, you will see the download icon under it. This is the download icon. Then hit on hit download icon. Then click save. Click save. Now it's downloading straight to your gallery. So let me check for it. Let me check for it. Let me check for it. Let me check my gallery just to be sure it's there. Let me check for it. Okay, this is it. This is it. Okay, this is it. Now, remember what I said earlier. Sometimes it may generate about 3 or even 4 images and you don't even like any of them. It's possible. It's possible. Okay? So if you don't like any of them, let's just assume you don't like any of them, then you have to go back again. Let me come back again. Let's say I don't even like any of them. You understand? I don't even like any of them. Now, what are you going to do about that? If you don't like it, is that you don't like it. And there is nothing you can do about it. All you need to do is, if you want to, you can still use the same prompt exactly the way it is. Exactly the way it is. So, let's say I want to increase this to 4 or even 2, but let me just say 4 for instance. I want 4 this time. I will still click on this run for it to generate another one for me. So it's generating. So if after generating the first one, you don't like any of them, you can generate again. Okay, you can generate again. Okay, so let me wait for it. Okay, so this is another one. So all you need to do is look at it. If there is anyone you want, you pick. Okay, you pick. Now there's something I want to do. Now I want to okay. So having said that, just keep prompting until you get what you want. Remember I said earlier that you may not get exactly what you want at first. You may have to try several times before you finally get what you want. But let's just go on. So, but I'm going to use, this is the one I generated earlier, but I want to use this particular, image for this. I've generated it before now. So that is it for image generation. Use this site, choose your aspect ratio, log in first, sign in first, choose the aspect ratio that befits what you are using that video for. Number of results. So having done that, the next thing you want to do is to go to your Play Store and download this app I'm going to show you now. This particular app, Grok. This is the app, Grok. Go to your Play Store and download Grok. Okay, if you don't have it before now. So I'm going to click on Grok. Okay. So this is Grok. So once you come here, I want to show you something. You have to also sign in or sign up. Okay. Now, once you sign up, you click here, imaging. Okay, you click imaging. Please take note, because if you make any mistake here, you are not gonna get exactly what you want. So once you sign up, imaging, let me go back. Okay, so go to imaging, and before we continue, after this video, if you have a concern, you have a question to ask, you can always reach out to me. I'm going to drop a WhatsApp line. If you want to reach out to me via WhatsApp, it's my direct WhatsApp line. You can reach out to me there. And you have a question or you have anything you want me to help you with, you can reach out to me there. So let's just continue. So click here, choose imaging. Then you can see down here, says type of image. Now I will click here to select the particular image that you have already generated using that your Google AI. Okay, so I want to use this particular one. Okay, this is the one I want to use. Okay, so I want to use this particular one. I actually used it in the video you watched earlier. Okay, for the purpose of this tutorial, I'll be using it. So now, one interesting thing about this app is this: once you upload any image, it automatically makes it a video. Get it now? So once you upload it, you will see what is going to happen now. You see now, it has already transformed it into a video. But however, this is not what you want. You are still going to issue another instruction so that this pastor will say exactly what you want it to say. The audience, the congregation will also respond if you want them to respond. Let's say something like, hello, hallelujah, praise the Lord, yes, pastor, right on, stuff like that. Okay? So you have to issue another instruction. Now, let me also say something about this app. Okay, let me say something about this app. I muted it. That's why you are no longer hearing any sound. I muted it. So let me also say something about this app. Now, trying to generate your video using this app, at some point they will tell you that you've run out of, that you can't generate more, that you've exhausted your time for image generation or for video generation. So what are you going to do? Let's say you are still doing something that you want to finish a particular project, but we tell you that you've reached your limit for the day, or you've reached your limit. You have to subscribe and all of that. Everybody's looking for where they will get AI video generating sites and apps for free. So sometimes it can happen. If you get to that point where you can generate more, they will specify that you've reached your limit. What should you do? Now, this is what I always do, and I will also recommend that to you. If it happens to you, what you want to do is this: log out, because of course you logged in with a particular Gmail. Log out from that particular Gmail, log in with another Gmail and continue. It's as simple as that. Okay, that's why you may have to get multiple Gmails in your device, so that once you see such a thing, you don't have to bother yourself. Log out, okay, then log in with a fresh Gmail. Continue. I have multiple Gmails in my device, many more than I don't want to talk about that. Now you can do that, okay, so that it doesn't stop you from your work. Now let's continue. What do I want this pastor to say? That's where we are going now. Now, I want this pastor to say something like this: don't be afraid, the Lord will fight your battles. Can you hear me? That's what I want the pastor to say. Okay? Don't be afraid, the Lord will fight for you. Now, let me also say this. Even at this point, you can give it a command and the pastor will say something else. So what do? I've said it before. You have to try it again and again and again until you get what you want. Now, let me also say that the video you are going to generate here will not exceed it's actually a 6-second video. It will not be more than 6 seconds. Okay, so you want to issue an instruction, something that someone can say within 6 seconds. So if you come here and write something very lengthy, you will discover that once it generates that video, the pastor, in an attempt to say everything, it won't even finish saying everything, but you won't even hear anything the pastor is saying or that image is saying. Because what you wrote there, it's not something that can be said within 6 seconds, no matter how fast the person is. So you have to write something that someone can say within 6 seconds. Please take note of this so that you don't get confused. So make sure that the instruction you are dropping here, the prompt you are dropping here, is something that can be said within 6 seconds. Now, let's say you want a video that is more than 6 seconds. Because that may be your question. What if I want a video that is up to a minute? What should I do? No problem. Okay, you can still use this app. I've tried it over and over again. You can use this app, generate that video of 6 seconds, save that video, still use this particular image, still use this particular one, generate another one using a different prompt. Let it just be like a continuum from where you stop. Let's say you want the pastor to say here, don't be afraid, the Lord will fight your battles. Can you hear me? Now the congregation will respond, yes, pastor. That is it for these first 6 seconds. Now, but you want the pastor to still say something else. Are you following? Now, if you save that particular video, you will come back here again and give it another command. This time, pastor will say, what should I say now? Okay. Pastor will now say, let's see the book of, pastor will say the passage of the scripture he wants to quote. Or the pastor will say, the Bible said in the book of so and so. Do not be afraid. Then you can also say that the congregation will now respond and say, right on, pastor. You know, that kind of atmosphere now. That kind of atmosphere. So you will also do such a thing again and again and again and again and again and again. So by the time you go to your gallery, you will see that you've piled up 6 seconds. Then you can now bring all of them together. So if you bring in 6 seconds, 6 seconds, 6 seconds, maybe like 10 times. Okay? 60 seconds into 10. Now you would have gotten what you want. Let's say you want a minute video. If you even want 5 minutes video, you can still use this 5 minutes. If you want 10 minutes video, you can do it. But this is the strategy we use. You can't do it at a time. Okay? You can see how clear this thing is. Most of the apps that will help you to generate videos like this, they will come with watermark. And you don't want that. But this one doesn't come with watermark. It naturally transforms your image to video. Then you have to impute the conversation. Okay? So this is a strategy you can use. Okay? You make do with what you have. All you need to do is to find an intelligent way to do it. Okay, you not always find exactly what you want, but you make do with the one available. So this is the one available to you. It is now left for you to be creative. So when it has to do with all of these things we are talking about, you have to be creative. I want 30 seconds video. I want 60 seconds video, but this one is giving me 6 seconds per time. What should I do? You use it, get your 60 seconds, bring all of them together. It becomes 10 seconds, 20, 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes. It's as simple as that. Okay? So, having said that, now, what do I want this pastor to say? Now, you have to click on this drop-down icon here, this drop-down icon. Then you click Custom. Okay? Custom. Now, this is what I want the pastor to say. But before then, I will write something like this in brackets. I'll write communication with emotion. I want the pastor to communicate, not just the pastor, everyone to communicate with emotion. Communication with emotion. Then I will now say, let me just call this man Pastor Ben, whatever. Let me just use Pastor Ben. Okay. Now, this is Pastor Ben. I will now put something like this. He speaks with passion and the seriousness. Let me just put it like this. He speaks with passion and seriousness. Now, let me also make reference to what I've said before now. Sometimes you get to this point, you don't even know what to write. Follow my instruction and you'll be good to go. Write it the way, you already have something in your mind, just that you don't know how to express it. Write it the way you can. Take it to ChatGPT. Tell ChatGPT, as an expert writing coach, rewrite the prompt above. Make sure it is error-free, engaging, captivating, attention-grabbing, and all of that. It will write it for you and make it more presentable. All you need to do is that, but once it has to do with something like this, once ChatGPT generates a more engaging, more captivating, more attention-grabbing write-up for you, you have to still edit it and remove some of the things, because what ChatGPT will generate for you may be longer. So you have to bring it down, remove some things so that it's going to be a statement that someone can make within a space of 6 seconds. That's why I said, whatever you are doing here, you must be creative. ChatGPT is only coming to assist you. You have to prime your own creativity at the end of the day. It's not going to do everything for you. So you have to be creative about it. You see now. So I said he speaks with passion. Now, what did he say? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Okay? The Lord will fight your battles. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? That's the pastor speaking. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, it's a question. Now, congregation. Yes, pastor. I'll put something like this in bracket. I will say, they responded in a cheerful tone. Let me just put it that way. They responded in a cheerful tone. Okay. All right. Communication with emotion. Pastor Ben, he speaks with passion and seriousness. Don't be afraid. The Lord will fight your battles. Can you hear me? Congregation. Yes, Pastor. Now you click this icon for it to generate. It's generating the video now. So you have to be patient while it generates the video. If it comes out well, you download it. If it doesn't come out well, you send again. Try again until you get what you want. I keep saying it. Try again until you get exactly what you want. So 95%. Okay, now let's play it.
The Lord will fight your battles. Can you hear me? Yes, Master. Don't be afraid. The Lord will fight your battles. Can you hear me? Yes, Master. Don't be afraid. The Lord will fight your battles. Can you hear me? Yes,
I think this is okay.
Don't be afraid.
This is okay. This is down. Don't be afraid. The Lord will fight exactly what I asked it to do. It has done it for me. Okay, you can see the congregation looking at him with excitement, with a cheerful mode and all of that. So let's assume that you got what you want instantly, just like what happened here now. You click here to download. Okay, it doesn't waste time. It's just a 6-second video. So it has downloaded. Now what do you do? Maybe let's say you still want to generate more. The don't be afraid, the Lord will fight for you section is over. You want the pastors to say yet another thing. Yet another. But let's assume that the first time it didn't come out well. What do you have to do? You just click here, this drop down menu, or this drop down icon, click custom. Now, you may even still use that same prompt. It's not really, the prompt may not really be the issue. It's just AI playing its prank on you. So you may still use that particular prompt. You must not change it. Okay? You must not change it. So, but let's say you used a very long prompt that cannot be said within 6 seconds. You may have to remove some things, then try again. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So, but if you want the pastor to say something different, the first 6 seconds is over. You want the pastor to say something different, issue a fresh prompt. Different from what the pastor said before. Tell it to say something else. Write that you want it to say again. If it comes out well, download, continue. If it doesn't come out well, try it again. Now this one is done. Let me go to my player, video player, and search for it, download. So it's already here. It's already here. So I will click on it.
Don't be afraid. The Lord will fight your battles. Can you hear me? Yes, Master. Guys,
so this is very wonderful, as you can see. So I want you to follow this video instruction to the letter, to the very end, and you will be fine. By now, I know that you have really obtained the value watching this video. Please, this is a good time for you to hit that subscribe button, share so that others can learn. Turn on your notification bell, because one thing you have to know is that we are going to be posting, uploading more and more valuable contents like this. Okay? Please do well to, if you have something to say, drop in your comments, drop it at the comment section. Then I'll be dropping the prompts, some of the prompts here. So the essence of this prompt is to guide you. You can also fine tune. You can take them back to ChatGPT to make it, to give it another look. But it's just like a guiding prompt for you. Okay? So this video is already getting longer, and I wouldn't like it to be longer than this. So please, the same thing follows for the other videos you watch. Just follow this same instruction. Give it the instruction, give it the prompt that is needed. Try again and again and again. You will surely get what you want. Okay? So we're going to be stopping here for now. See you in the next one.